let's get back into it.
So they said the guy will collect money. He wanted to give them 7.
Wait. Who is this Bobrisky's godfather that called the Controller General of Prison in Abuja and instructed him that he should not let Bobrisky to enter prison? And the Controller General of Prison now gave Bobrisky an apartment outside the prison. Do you understand? An apartment outside the prison that he should act. He should stay there and he will not enter the prison. So Bobrisky didn't go to prison, obviously. Basically, the prison, obviously, is for the poor men and for the poor masses. So this is how the EFCC come and lie to us. Say they don't probe somebody, they don't arrest one big man for financial crime. But they go no go arrest the man, they no go sentence him or carry him. Go give him one lodge somewhere and he no go enter prison. This is what is going on in Nigeria. Do you understand? The law is only against the common and the poor men. Now only poor man they go prison. But Bobrisky, one godfather somewhere, that godfather he will come out. And the controller of prisons, the controller general of prisons, you have to come out and defend this. If not, me, I will continue rubbishing your name online, the controller general of prisons. So this is how they call you to remove prisoners. After the court have sentenced the prisoner, you will remove them. But that's not all. Let's continue.
My millionaire. I had to call Elele again because there's nobody for me to call. Elele gave me 2 million, the balance of 2 million. So now I'm supposed to come out in what's it called? Ending of July next month.
Okay.
29th. Bad guy. His father is a son. So first reached out to me. His father spoke to me. His father said we can apply for pardon.
Okay.
That pardon the president because
Wait, Faust the bad guy. I can't even believe this. Faust the bad guy contacted Bobrisky, and Femi Falana contacted his father, and his father, Femi Falana, spoke to Bobrisky in order to divert justice. And this same Faust, if this story is true, this same Faust, we have the audacity to come out and say he's fighting against the government for oppression, that he wants justice, he wants Nigeria to be better. So that like this, you did carry yourself. I don't want to believe that Femi Falana will bring himself down to this level. A whole Femi Falana, where be Fela lawyer, where we respect. Femi Falana will engage himself in something like this. Wait, what is the relationship between Faust and Bobrisky? Abi Faust said they do. Oh, okay. Who are we to crucify the homosexual? Most of them don't they evolve from time. Everybody is a motherfucking hypocrite, though. No, oh, now that song, they make sense to me. Wait, Abi Faust said they do? This is crazy.
Guys, this is the explosive part of this audio. In fact, the whole audio, in my opinion, is explosive. So we're not getting into the, this one, the tea. When you first put tea, you always ask, do you want sugar? Do you want honey? Or do you want milk with that? Or do you want your tea say black? This one, we're not adding the layers. Some people like herbal tea. Some people like Lipton. Some people like green tea. Some people like eucalyptus tea. Some people like Earl Grey tea. All not tea. OAR. This part of the of the audio is including personalities in our dear country, Nigeria. What is your take on this part of the audio?
I don't know. It's like I said, still, I'm not surprised.
Why do you say that?
It's Nigeria. You know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. He has a godfather that knows the controller general that can control things. That is where do you know who I am? Do you know who Bobrisky is? Do you know who Bobrisky knows? Bobrisky has made us know that there's a godfather. Should we then know who the godfather is? I don't think it's my
Who
business.
is this God?
It no concern me
This
in
person
fairness, yeah?
that's so powerful. I'd like to know. I want to know.
Everybody is
Who is this
powerful.
person that's
Anybody
so
can be
powerful? Who is this person that's so powerful that he can pull those sort of strings?
Hmm.
Then I have a question though. This Femi Falana falls issue. What Darkman is saying is Femi Falana says we can apply for a pardon.
Hmm.
There's nothing illegal in asking for a pardon for somebody.
Before you get there, now, before you get there, there's something that I need to pull up everybody's attention to.
Go ahead.
There was a jump. There was an editing done there.
Okay.
There was an editing done there. When he was talking about, before he mentioned Fowl's name, in between the time he mentioned very bad guy, because that was what he said, very bad guy, and Femi Falana, there was something missing in between there. So whoever played the recording to Very Dark Man that we listened to, had edited some few things out. You need to
No,
listen
Very
to
Dark
that
Man
audio
has. I agree with you. He said it's not the full audio. He has said that.
No. He said it's not the full audio. Now, the full audio is, I'm thinking, is after what he had played. Just as we are doing, we are stopping at some intervals, we are reacting to it. But at that point where they indicted, or should I say, called Fauzi's name,
Implicated.
implicated Fauzi's name.
Mm-hmm.
There was something I missed there. There's an editing done there.
So you mean in terms of the background of how they got involved in this? I think that's fair.
Yeah, there's something missing there. What I'm even saying is, look, okay, let's even say that, for argument's sake, that a lawyer contacted him and said, I can work on your behalf as a consultant to get you a pardon. He's simply, you're a convicted criminal, you've served your time. And someone says to you, or you're about to go serve time, and someone says, I can get a pardon for you. And you're okay to be charged a fee for it, or to charge a fee for it, because it's advocacy's work, it's legal work, it's work. Okay? You're going to do actual work that involves your time and resources. So yes, it's okay to say, to my mind at least, I will work as an advocate for you to get your pardon. It's not illegal. I don't think so. I think the issue is the other things. There are defamatory comments in there. Look, I'm not concerned about him saying Fair and collected money to. No. The one that I struggle with is you're asking for self they do. They are mentioning homosexuals. No.
Did he mention homosexuals?
That's able to prove it to. He said he used
He was referring to his song. He was playing lyrics from a song. But I think no. Okay, go on first.
I'm always asking the question. But before you go to where you're going to, another observation from me. Now, this might be for you, though.
Yeah.
The question here. Can anybody reach anybody if you're in prison? Because he said from that recording that Falz reached out to him. At that point, when this thing is going on, he was still inside that prison.
Tension, yeah.
That week, detention.
Hmm.
Falz reached out to him in prison. Is that allowed?
So the thing is, how would Falz know to have his number? How would Falz know he had a number to be reached on? That cannot be popular knowledge.
Hmm.
Now, what I'm
So you have
trying
to
to
be
put
close
you
to
out
them.
to is there
Has to be some kind of
sentenced him
relationship,
already.
yeah.
They had sentenced him already. He's supposed to be in detention. Why are you having a phone?
That's my point. So for Falz to know that he had a phone that he could be reached on, there's already some sort of connection there.
Yes.
But when I read Falz's statement, he said, Bobrisky reached out to me.
That's the lie.
I
We
think.
don't know where. Yeah, that's what he said. We don't know which is true now. Bobrisky is saying Falz reached out to him. Falz is saying Bobrisky reached out to him. So who reached out to who? At what point did they reach out to who? Because from what Bob is saying from that recording, he was still in that detention.
So, okay, I'm sharing my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I
so
can see.
This is the letter that Olami was talking about from Falana and Falana's chambers, addressed to Very Dark Man. This is his legal name, Martin Vincent Otse. But going straight into it, and relating to what you just said, specifically on the 4th of May 2024, this was a few months ago, Mr. Idris Okuneye, aka Bobrisky, contacted our client requesting a phone conversation with him. Our client gratuitously obliged, having knowledge of the Naira abuse is leveled against him and genuinely believing he might require legal advice. Allow me, go on.
Sorry to have interrupted you. No, sorry. Is that it?
No, but it says, so here, it says, it says on the 4th of May, Bobrisky contacted Falz, right, requesting a phone conversation with him. Falz agreed, right? But it now says Bobrisky called shortly after, but instead of soliciting legal advice, stated he was in distress and needed financial assistance of about 3 million naira, which he claimed he needed to pay off some officials to be permitted to stay in the VIP section of the correctional center. So I'm just tying that into what you were just talking about in terms of
Can I put two and two together here? We just heard Bobrisky was telling that dude on the other line that if they do everything they need to do, they will release me in this June.
In this, yes. Because his official release was supposed to be in July.
So, what if this letter is saying 4th of July, and Bobrisky is speaking to that guy in June?
No, 4th of May. This is 4th of May.
4th of May, sorry. 4th of May. If this is 4th of May, and he's speaking to this guy in June, put two and two together. And he's saying to the guy in June that if everything goes well, they'll release me this June. They should release me this June. How am I to believe what is said here in this letter by Falana and Falana?
So a lot has happened between May and September.
That's about 3 to 4 weeks clear.
Wow.
Or let's say 3 weeks clear.
A lot has happened in a few months. A lot. Okay.
Now, from the bragging, let's assume he was summarizing, talking to that guy. He felt like they just started talking 2 days ago or 3 days ago. And
but it happened actually months ago, is what you're saying.
Do you understand? Weeks ago, as against 4th of May, and we are in June, And to speed up things, it looks like you've been talking to me back to back, like, okay, let me call my father. Okay, reach out to us in the chambers. Blah, 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 blah. We'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do that. We'll call for plea bargaining with the presidential, da, 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 da. How many weeks does that take? Because what he said happened is just on the surface. It's still preamble to what would happen. The court has already sentenced him to 6 months.
Correct.
And he's supposed to be out in July, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you reached out to somebody in May. If you are supposed to spend 6 months in a place, and in May, you are reaching out to a lawyer to do plea bargaining for you. I don't understand. What's the remaining? You've done 4 months. Why can't you do another 2 months? And you are not still in prison, so to say, going by the recording. I don't understand what's going on. There are certain things not clear here. Do you understand? You've spent 4 months in prison. You have to do 6 months.
Yeah.
You are now reaching out to a Femi Falana of high status in 4 months in to your stay in prison to do what exactly? Oh, okay. You said to borrow money, and
Yes.
from borrow money, how on a fit take help me
To be permitted to stay in the VIP section of the correctional center. But I guess
so
your
where
question.
were you staying before?
So your
Where
question
were you
is,
staying
if you had,
before? Do you understand? If you are reaching out to Femi Falana 4th of May to ask to help to stay in a VIP section, you stayed in this place for 4 months, 4 freaking months, man. Where were you staying before? Now, you now want to enjoy VIP section for the next 2 months. What's the point?
So is your point?
How many days is left?
This letter should have. Is your point that the contact to the lawyer should have been in the beginning?
Way beginning. It probably should have been before they sentenced him. That should have been the lawyer to represent him. They've now sentenced you. You are in prison. You are now. Is this supposed to be an appeal?
That part is not 100% clear. I guess I get what you're saying.
No.
Allow me. What do you think about that?
He's talking about a pardon.
Okay.
We have done 4 months in.
It's not so. A pardon is simply. What is a pardon? It's You're not saying he's not going to serve time. Typically, a pardon is after the person has done time for the offense. You're now.
So that the name should be cleared out of the system totally, because that's what he said. That the father will do that. They will clear your name out of the system. You won't be there anymore. Is that what the pardon is?
Something like that, yeah. Hold on.
But bro, help me ask, man. You spent 4 months in this prison, yeah? You've done 4 months. What is the pardon about? Everybody knew you went to prison. What pardon are you looking for again, man?
But this letter from the lawyers is silent. The letter from the lawyers is silent on any presidential pardon. It's very, very clear that it's only about the solicitation of financial assistance, and that is for the purposes of being able to stay in the VIP section of the correctional center. This letter says
letter out?
25th of September, 26th of September, a couple of days ago. So this letter says nothing about. Yeah, it says nothing about any presidential pardon. That is what they want us to hear.
What happened in June? We listened to what happened in June. Do you get? We listened to what happened in June. The recording we are listening to happened in June.
Okay. Can we go back to the rest of the? Can we go back to the rest of the recording and then we'll wrap up? Because, there's still a little bit to go on. and then I'll just play that one uninterrupted.
So sorry, 1 second. A pardon is effectively forgiveness of a crime. It's basically you're forgiving a crime and erasing the penalty from the person's record. Okay. It's like you cancel you forgive them, I forgive you. So like literally what the pardon is, I forgive you for the offense you've committed. And I cancel the penalty. It's not to say that if you've already served the time, it's just you're no longer an ex-convict. I think that's what it means. So it's not change. It's a constitutional power. Our law allows for a pardon. Allows the executive branch to grant a pardon. It's not strange.
It's not illegal.
No,
it's not illegal.
It's not illegal. It's not a crime. Which is why they're only talking about the suggestion of homosexuality and that he tried to get him to, what was that thing that he tried to get Falls? What was it he accused Falls of doing?
So if we're going to the homosexuality thing, he just said Abi Falls they do, but you see,
what did Bobrisky say that Falls did? It was only about the pardon, right?
Yes, it was only about the pardon.
And the letter from Falano and Falano just says what?
The letter?
Yes.
With relation to what?
What was it charging Bob?
What was it? Did they refer to the pardon?
No, that's what I was saying earlier. That the letter was silent.
Because it's not a crime.
Completely silent on any pardon. There's nothing about pardon there.
It's not a crime.
Yes.
It's not a crime to do that.
So my question is,
and as a lawyer applying for a pardon for you, I can ask for a fee. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Nobody's saying anything is wrong with that. But my question is,
if I'm wrong, please put. If I'm wrong, please let us know in the comments.
At what point do you ask for a pardon, if you may ask? If I may ask.
At any point. At any point.
So you could still be in detention and still ask for pardon.
Well, I'm not very versed on the law of pardons, but I imagine that at any point after conviction.
Okay.
Because prior to conviction, there's only to pardon.
Because you've not been convicted.
But when you've been convicted, then you pardon the conviction.
Oh, hey,
I forgive you for the offense you were found guilty of.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, let's move on. Let me just play the last part, and then we'll wrap this up.
Well, anyways, let's continue. Hey, now wow, Nigeria.
It's federal that my case is federal. That's so that the federal can actually pardon me as the president. That he can do it. That if they pardon me, I can even leave here by next week. Do you understand? I don't have to wait till ending of next month. Okay, so the man started the pardon. He said he wants to send it to the Minister of Justice in Abuja. So Minister of Justice will now send it to the President to approve it. But you know Nigeria now, Nigeria with the corruption and everything, you take it fast. The man did not, they said they will collect 10 million naira for him to get that pardon will clear my name off the record.
Of the record, which is not bad.
That which exactly. So, there's nobody to call because, like, I have friends, but you don't know who set you up, and they've not opened my.
All right. So based on this first voice notes, based on Bobrisky's narration in this phone call, Bobrisky is saying that Femi Falana collected 10 million naira in order to wipe his name off the record. Wow. These are people I respected. These are people I look up to. Falz the bad guy, always talking about, I'm speaking up for the people. So you are also involved in things like this. It's really, really disappointing. It's obvious that Nigeria might not go anywhere anytime soon. It's obvious. Say Nigeria, I have lost 100% respect for this. Unless if they come and come defend this one, saying a lie. But for now, we'll take what Bobrisky is saying as the truth, because Bobrisky said all these things like he contacted somebody to borrow him money, and the person recorded everything. Now, just in case Bobrisky go won't argue, let me drop your number. This is your number, eh? Now, why? So this is your number. Your number ends with 2208. That's what your number ends with. So this is you. Actually, you cannot deny anything. So EFCC, I will expect you people to do a deep investigation and bring all the people involved to the doormat of justice if you know you truly fight against financial crime. And this particular crime went deep down inside your own custody, and it's really crazy. And the Controller General of Prison, I don't know what they happen, but it's almost as if, yes, I want to know the Godfather and why the Controller of Prison allowed them, instead of putting Bobrisky in a correctional facility, they took him and gave him a lodge outside the prison. I don't know that it's allowed. I didn't know that was allowed. But anyways, there are more videos to come. You understand? This is just part one. First. Part one. We'll see where part two they be. Don't play.
So
okay, guys, go ahead.
Upper's gone. There's nothing here. You pay Femi Falana asked you to pay 10 million now so you could advocate for a pardon for you. Okay. The man is a lawyer. He has not said that the 10 million naira he charged was to bribe anybody.
No.
He just says, I will advocate for a pardon for you. My fee is 10 million naira. He's a lawyer now. The Minister of Justice is based in Abuja. Fefano will fly to Abuja. He'll go by air, right? He's going to fly. So he's going to incur a cost. Cost of flying, if he has to spend 2, 3, 4 days there, cost of transporting himself around Abuja, cost of a hotel. And that's assuming he goes alone. If he goes with one other person and they fly, they spend whatever amount of money on 2 tickets, 2 hotel rooms, meals,
transportation.
Yeah. Of it. I mean, he's not told you I'm going to go and bribe anybody. I'm going to provide a service. This is what I'm going to cost. What it's going to cost you. This is what I'm going to charge you for that service. It's the other things that are problematic. But let me hear you, Yemi. Let's hear you, Yemi.
No, I mean, on this part of the audio, he's used the word. I think he's clever. I think he's a clever guy. I think Very Dark Man is a clever guy.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's clever. With the use and play of words he's used the word if this is true. He's also been clever when he said Abi files they do, self they do. It's not that's not clear to me. It's not clear to me. It's not 100% clear. They
do it. They do it.
Exactly, they do it. He hasn't said what. What is
in the next sentence, he says,
he played lyrics. He recited lyrics to a song
in which the word homosexual is mentioned.
Correct, but
so
he did not say.
A context
hold
now.
on, but he did not call him a homosexual, and he did not call him gay. So what
was your interpretation of that statement?
But it's not about my interpretation. It has to be objective. That's the point I'm making. It has to be objective.
No, but so
that part is not objective. It's subjective. The minute you say what was my interpretation, then we're going into subjective realms.
No.
Yes.
No, now listen. Okpe, what was your interpretation of that statement? The whole thing.
First first and first, he's trying to put two and two together. He's listening to something and he's reacting to it. And he's trying to connect the dots with why is Fowles trying to reach out to this dude?
Mm-hmm.
Are they that much of friends?
And
are they friends?
And
We know, wait, hold on, Buff. We know this guy to be this line of action, this line of understanding.
okay.
Without having to say
And
something. He then looked, wait to.
Hold on, let him finish.
Wait. This guy swings this way, according to the way he's been making us feel. He swings this way. He swings to the left. And Fowles said that this in a song. Abi Fowles is
what?
Abi Fowles said they do. That's what he said.
Do it in.
Now let me ask a question. Yeah, I understand where you're going to. I don't know what he's doing, but he said it's an open-ended statement. He left it open. Draw your own conclusions.
And that's why I said it was clever.
Yeah,
draw your own conclusions.
So, what conclusion did you draw from it, Okwe?
Me?
Yes, you.
I did not draw any conclusion. I was just listening to the dude.
Great. Oh, Yemi, what conclusion did you draw from it? Yemi, what conclusion did you draw from it? Yemi?
My own inference from what he said is he's questioning what kind of relationship he has with Fowles in terms of the comfort levels, and it's an open-ended question.
And the quotation about homosexuality
was from the lyrics.
Either of you, yes, from lyrics to a song. Could either of you draw a logical string between the relationship between Fowles and the homosexuality in the quotes that Bobrisky played afterward? Was there a connection in your mind? I'm asking you a question. So there was no clear connection in your mind.
It's not clear. So it could very much have been linking both.
So was there a suggestion in your mind of homosexuality in their relationship based on that quote?
In both of them's relationship, it's not clear. That's what I'm saying. It's not clear.
I'm asking. So what did you draw from it, Yemi? Did you draw a conclusion? Yeah. Okay, wait.
No, I didn't draw a
conclusion. Zero.
No, I did not draw a conclusion. I think it was.
Did it raise a suspicion in your mind?
It raised a question.
And what was that question?
The question is, what kind of relationship do both of them have?
And did the word homosexuality in the next phrase connect the two in your mind? Did it give you, for a moment, the thought, could they be having a homosexual relationship? Did that thought ever occur to you?
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Did that thought ever occur to you?
I'll be honest, maybe.
I won't say maybe. I will say yes.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Here's my point. There are three of us in this conversation. All three of us made the same association when we heard that those two lines. We made the same association. If Yemi is a 50-50 and I'm 100% and Okwe is 100%, it is at that point you are doing 2.5 out of 3. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Odds.
All right. 2.5 out of 3. I'm very sorry. What's that? 60%? More than 60%. 2/3 60% now. 2.5 out of 3. In percentages. Come on now.
It's still not clear. It's still not enough.
Yemi. Okay, Yemi, it is 50-50 in your mind. No
in
problem.
My mind, it's 50-50.
It is 100% in my mind. It's 100% in Okwe's mind.
And that's fine. That's fine.
Good. Yemi, what we're trying to say here is this. It is about protecting your reputation. The law on defamation is simply about protecting somebody's reputation. If you did not hear that quote at the end, if you simply said what was their relationship and left it there, it is open-ended. He led you to draw a conclusion by playing you a tape or a song, a clip, or what's it called now? He quoted a poem or a song, and the words homosexual came out of that song.
What were the lyrics to the song?
What were the lyrics to the song?
Thank you.
Was the word homosexual in that song?
Yeah, what were the context?
Okay, hold on.
Lyrics?
When you hear the word,
do you want me to play it again?
Who sang the song?
Let me play it again.
I believe it's a fall song.
Good. So
it's even a fall song. Interesting.
Yes.
That even makes it more interesting. So he's playing. So it's a wordplay on a song that Falz himself sang.
Yeah. It's not the word. He's simply quoting it. He's using false words against him.
Why is Falz even singing about that as well? Why is he? Anyway, let's leave that.
Are you gonna ask an artist why they're expressing themselves?
But he's an artist too. Wait, hold on 1 second. Let me play the.
The person recorded everything. Now, just in case Bobrisky go on argue, so this is you. Actually, you cannot deny anything. So EFCC, I will expect you truly fight against financial crime. These things like he contacted respect for this. All the things like this is really, really disappointing. It's obvious that Nigeria might not go anywhere anytime soon. To wipe his name off the record. Based on Bobrisky's now.
Because like I have friends so
all right, so based on this first voice notes, based on Bobrisky's narration in this phone call, Bobrisky is saying that Femi Falana collected 10 million naira.
Do I need to go back?
In order to wipe his name off the record. Yeah. Wow. These are people are looking up for the people. So you are also involved in things like this. It's really, really disappointing. It's obvious that Nigeria might not go anywhere anytime soon. It's obvious. Say Nigeria, I have lost 100% respect for this. Unless if they come and defend this one still alive. For now,
can you please pause it for now? See, at this point, Very Dark Man is showing his ignorance. What is shameful about a lawyer doing his job?